Exams in COVID. Is it really necessary to conduct exams in this situation? A student organization called Nsui made a short film on basis of what happens if the exams are conducted in this corona pandemic situation. Now let's break down the short film and look into the details. In the first instance, when a vegetable delivery boy appears in front of her house, he won't be wearing his mask properly. So she asks him to wear the mask properly. This shows that the girl here is particular in droplet transmission. And now when he gives the vegetable cover to her, she refuses to take it. And she asks him to drop the cover in the water bucket. This shows she is aware to hand transmission. While entering into the house, even if she's wearing gloves, she sanitizes her hands. Being a student and a responsible citizen, she was taking all the precautions proximately. And when the girl is preparing for the exams, her mother urges her to be careful while going to attend the exam. And in the second instance, not everybody's story is same. The second student's father is bedridden. He looks very much sick. Now simultaneously, he should prepare for the exams and look up to his father's health. Probably a much more difficult situation in this pandemic. And now here is the main guy. He's also a student who is quite opposite to these people. He's already having little symptoms and he's developing coronavirus. And look, he is with one more friend. When the guy reaches the COVID-19 testing clinic, they refuse to let him because he's asymptomatic. It means he's having no symptoms, then no test will be done. When his friend asked about having coronavirus, how will you attend the exams? And he replies that his mother won't allow him if he didn't write the exam. And this shows the situation in his home. And now, number 1, journey. He boards an auto which is crowded. He pays the fare to auto driver with his infected hands. And now the auto driver is the first person who got affected by coronavirus just because of doing his duty. Number 2, checking before exam. Due to mild symptoms, he won't be detected. He checks the seating arrangement by touching the board with his hands. Meanwhile, the girl behind him touches the same board to check her seating arrangement. And now then this guy sits again in a wrong seat. His droplets and infected hands are still on the bench. When the girl asks the guy to sit in his place, he leaves. But not his virus. Number 3. And now when the invigilator starts distributing papers, accidentally the guy drops the pen. And by nature, the invigilator picks it and gives to him. And number 4. The water bottle. This is the wonderful presentation in this video. And now when the water bottle is shared with a girl who is already infected, now the virus will pass from one to entire room members. The exam is completed. Is this the end of the story? No. Now the real story begins. This guy throws his hand-touched hall ticket and his droplets contained face mask outside, on the road. Now he meets his friends with high fives and cheering. After 1 week, the invigilator starts developing symptoms and gets totally affected by coronavirus. Now while this guy has also attended the exams, maybe due to his immunity levels he survived, but his father didn't. Sadly, he passes away. Now the girl who followed all the precautions since the beginning is suffering with coronavirus just because of the exams. There is no mistake of hers. And now in next instance, the girl or father literally begs about paying how much ever money they want just because to buy a ventilator. But they deny to give him a ventilator. In panic, her father touches and hits his surroundings. Now those surroundings also will be infected. But this guy spits on road happily and hangs out wherever he wants to. The ultimate motto of video according to me is no matter how rich or poor you are just a toy to the virus. You can also see only limited students in exam hall, but still it led to deaths of families. And just saying, if one COVID-19 affected person can create this level massive destruction, trust me, our state is producing more than 1,000 cases in single day.